you know what's in here, but I'm gonna show you the tank. So there's albino, 2 Oscars, and there's a knife fish right down here.
Well, what is going on, guys? So we are here in the tank room and we're gonna start a new video today. And yeah, I did not expect to have to add this very special object to the tank room for a bit. However, we had something happen yesterday. And what we had happen is we had a high of 96 degrees here in North Texas and a low of 41. Yeah, 96 to 41. It's a 55-degree drop in temperature overnight. Pond water significantly lowers in temperature as the temperature drops, and therefore we can start to lose fish. I have a knife fish. I have 3 or 4 plecos maybe in my pond. Those are gonna have to be relocated, and they have to be relocated now. So what we did is we went out to Tractor Supply and we bought something. And today's video is gonna be about setting that up, so stay tuned. Okay, so we're outside now. So what we did is we went to Tractor Supply, we picked up something, and what that something is this right here. Now it doesn't look very big, but it's definitely big. Let me show you. Oh, yep, it's big. Yep, I could totally like bathe and hang out in this. I think it's like 250 gallons, something like that, which will be sufficient for 4 fish. Definitely what we're putting in here. We're actually gonna probably put 4 fish, 3 pleco. Actually, I don't know if I have, yes, I have 3 plecos. 2 that are maybe about 4 inches long, and then 1 that's about 12 or 14 inches long, and then the knife fish. There will be some stuff breaking up the line of sight between all the fish, so there is going to be some hiding spots. And you know what? They're in a 500-gallon pond now, and they get along, so there's no issues. I have a camera on them. I can see them, and everything is good. So yeah, hopefully this wind is not causing bad audio, because if it is, then that's going to be really bad. But look right here. I don't know exactly what he's doing. So he's riding one of his sister's old bikes, but anyway. So yeah, let's get this thing in the house and set it up. And this is where our indoor pond is going to sit. Just like this. Now to get some water in it. All right, so we have the little cave set up. We have some rocks. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this Turbo Start, mix it up. I will tell you one thing about this Turbo Start, because it is a live bacteria, it stinks like so bad. So just, yeah, you can see it's all brown and goopy looking. It's so gross. So we're gonna get that in there. Get that stuff mixed up a little bit. Now just to check to make sure, just verify that this thing is not leaking. It looks like we're good. All right, now all we have to do is get a pond pump in here. We're gonna get a little pond pump. Gonna keep the water circulating with a bio box in it, maybe some bio balls and such of that nature. And we're gonna acclimate these fish out of this cold pond into this, this is actually probably about 75 degrees coming out of the hose. So, and the pond water was probably about 70 degrees. So yeah, we're gonna acclimate the fish and then get those guys in here, get a pond pump in here, and we'll get this thing done. All right, guys, we are back at the house, and it's time to get this indoor pond finished up. We have the pond here. It is massive. You can't really see how big it is standing up next to it, but it is definitely massive. We went and picked up a fountain pump. We're not actually going to put a fountain in here because it is indoors. I don't want it splashing up over on the floor, but we are putting something in it. So check this out. Oh, also, we got some plants, some aquatic plants. They're just standard bamboo stalks. These are like $3 at Lowe's, and these can be completely submerged. So those are going to be sticking up out of here, and we're gonna have a plant light on it. So yeah. But anyway, watch this. What I am doing here is I'm actually using these landscaping stones as a base, and I will show you what this base is going to be in just a few moments. Perfect. All right, so we got a couple of sprigs of bamboo that we're gonna throw off in here. Hey Google, What time is Aqua Studios in the Colony, Texas close? We gotta go now.
Alright, let's go.
You wanna go?
Yep, let's go.
Alright, so we went and picked up some substrate for the pond. We also went by Home Depot and picked up some red lava rock. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this. This is gonna become the filter media for the indoor pond. And I so wish I could show you what I'm looking at to the left, but I can't.
I hit it.
Just call me daddy. Oh, oh.
Okay, so we're gonna be doing two things.
I already told him
What'd you tell him?
that I'm daddy.
Okay, we're gonna be doing two things. Putting substrate in the bottom of this, which is gonna be white sand.
Okay, guys. I know Chris was talking, but I'm gonna start pouring.
Yeah.
See, that's clean.
Yeah. So we're putting sand in the bottom.
And we're definitely gonna have enough.
And we're going to be placing lava rock in the waterfall head for our filter media.
Okay, so basically we've got our waterfall head right here filled with lava rock and filter pads. So that's already good to go. To cycle this thing, I know Chris already put some of this in here, but we're gonna put a little bit more in. Now I kid you not, for everybody who's about to go comment, like that doesn't cycle a tank. It does. It cycles a tank instantly, actually. It's actually worse to put that in there and wait. I kid you not. So yeah, no, turbo start, you gotta put it in like instantly and then you gotta get fish in. Like it's better to do that. It cycles whatever you have instantly. And we've also got some dechlorinator and all that beneficial bacteria should build up on that lava rock and that filter pad. And then to go with everything, we've got some plants that are going within the rocks. We've got some bamboo over here. We got the, almost like the sand, but it's kind of like shells or almost like some like white rock down on the bottom. I think the next step after all this is to get a light, but
Definitely a light.
oh my god, a light, it's gonna look insane. Because there's gonna be large exotic fish in here, like large. And keep in mind, these are only gonna be in here for the winter, not like full time. But no, the plants, everything looks fantastic. Come on.
So cool.
Come on.
Tell me that the pump is okay. Is that enough?
Oh.
Yes.
Yep. So we've got clown knife in there, the plecos, we got one big one, two little guys. And those are the first fish that are going in. And Chris is out there catching some stuff right now.
Okay, well, I am pretty sure that Brenton has already talked to you guys about some of this stuff, but I am now finished with this indoor pond. So let's take a look real quick. All right, so we have a waterfall head with water coming out. We have a bunch of air plants that only require literally some spritzing once a week. We have a sand substrate so you're able to see the fish. Some bamboo. We have the little cave built in here for the pleco and the knife fish. And now we have this huge pleco, a knife fish, two small plecos. And then, yeah, we're gonna actually put old Brenton's, what are we putting in here? The two Oscars?
Two Oscars and a red-tailed catfish. So two albino Oscars.
And then,
big, they're jumbo Oscars.
Yeah.
And then a red-tailed catfish that's about almost a foot.
Yeah. So, and everything will be fine in here. This thing is massive.
And it's
in size.
temporary.
And yeah, and it's temporary. It's just for the winter time. We have the light right here, which we're actually gonna get a different light, but yeah, everything looks fantastic. So it's time to get the fish in.
Oh yeah, all right, let's get them in. Here, you want? Yeah, actually, that's what we gotta do.
Knife fish is to start.
Our whole goal is not to get this water from this bucket into here.
Right.
Because that's cross-contaminated, and so far it's gotten close, but it has not gotten in there. Got the pleco out. Oh no.
And finally, a little. Okay. Okay, so as a part of this, as a part of this indoor pond, I actually agreed to take in a couple of fish that are actually orphaned.
Just call me daddy.
You're not my dad!
So these fish are, you know, in a bad situation. They're in a terrible, like 3,000 gallon pond built by Aquascape. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, his red-tailed catfish and his two albino Oscars have been acclimating. We went and got those. You can check out. Actually, we didn't even put that on video. Never mind, whatever. But here they are. I don't have a light. So good. As you can see, there is the red tail and the two. Oh, look at there. Two albino Oscars and the red tail. So those are both gonna go in here. Look, there's the knife fish. He's all hanging out, chilling in there. the big old plecos under there, so is the little plecos. There's one lonesome little minnow right there, and that is actually gonna get eaten. Those minnows are actually in there for the knife fish. Yeah, so we're gonna get these things in here, and yeah, check this out. Oh, look at that. Look at that beaut. What a beautiful fish. That pretty little Oscar. He's just chilling.
One thing you don't want to do is take the fish's slime coat off. That's why you wet your hands, you keep the slime coat on, kind of a big deal. Because that's what protects them from like parasites, diseases, stuff like that. Well, this is so sketchy.
So sketchy.
Because we all know it could flop right now.
Right now. Yes, because in fact, this Oscar's flop game right here is about as good as Brenton's.
They're terrible.
Exactly.
Okay, so I saved the two easiest, you know.
Now the red tails. Oh, the knife fish is about to attack the Oscar. Bro, you might want to back up because you're gonna die if you mess with it.
Yeah, it's a bad idea, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. You better turn around and just go away.
You may look kind of like the size of it, but
Yeah,
it's
he's
not
like, I'm going back over here.
Ah.
Did you get it? No. Is he making his noise?
Yep.
Of course.
Okay.
There is the red tail. Look at him. Perfectly happy. He's gonna go in here and chill out.
Oh yes, we did it.
We did it. We did it safely, and everybody is alive and okay.
Oh god, they all died.
That quick. Oh my gosh. That was so successful.
Where's the gasoline? You're like in the left corner.
Yeah, it's in the garage. Let's grab that. I actually told Brenton, I said, hey, if we have an electrical fire that starts underneath this shelf because of everything plugged in, luckily it's made of plastic, so it's gonna melt, all the tanks are gonna fall, the water's gonna go everywhere and put the fire out. So it's like a win-win.
It's always a win-win when you catch fire in the house.
Let's check out all the other fish real quick.
Oh, wow.
So we have the paradise betta, who is chilling up on the driftwood where this, I think this is an anubias that is sticking out of this branch right here. Behind it you have some Phytotota, Wisteria Lane. We have a little bit of St. Augustine grass here. Back here we have some cilantro, and then in the way back there, I think that's Italian parsley. I've actually been talking about moving the featherfin catfish to the pond, so as a part of this, we're actually going to move it from the 100-gallon over into this indoor pond as well. So we're going to do that right now. All right, the featherfin squeaker catfish is now in here. He is chilling, and I think he's going to be happy in here with the big pleco, the red tail, and everybody else. So this thing is great. Yeah, everything is doing well. There's plenty enough room in here for these fish. Brenton decided he was going to catch the featherfin catfish, and if you notice here, yeah, he's a little wet because the featherfin attacked him. It doesn't, no, definitely doesn't like you now. We have no issues with this stuff rocking. Good there. Good.
All right.
What do you think?
I'll turn the lights off, let them all settle down, and
I mean, yeah, check this out. You ready?
Hey Google, turn the catfish tank off.
What? Hey Google, turn off everything.
Sure, turn off 4 things.
Look at that. Everything turned off with the exception of the guppy tank. Hey Google, turn on everything.
Sure, turn 4 things on.
Look at that. That's amazing.
nice.
Nice. Okay,
Hey, Google.
we're getting out of here. Hey Google, turn off everything.
Okay, turning on 4 things.
All right, let's do it. So one of the other things I have is a camera in here, and if you notice there is a blue light over this direction here. You can barely see it, but that's an infrared camera, and if we take a look, here's the app showing little Max Robert. All right guys, so it is the next day, and everybody in this indoor pond looks fantastic. You got the red tail down there, you have the 2 Oscars, the knife fish is somewhere in here. There's the knife fish down in the corner, and you have the big pleco up under this cave. Now, what happened last night was there was definitely a show of dominance in this tank. I mean, it was an all-out battle. Oh, for one thing, and that was for the position in the cave. So what are we gonna do? No, we're gonna build another cave. We have to. I've had to steal some rock out of the pond. That's okay. We're gonna build a huge cave in here because this red tail definitely needs a cave, just like everything else in here, because everything in here is like cave dwelling, except for the Oscars. The Oscars stay out all the time, but everything else wants to be in a cave, so we're gonna build a bigger cave so the red tail has a place to stay and feels comfortable. Because look at him, look how cute he is. Aw, how cute, Mr. Redtail. How cute. So let's get this done. Okay, so we got the rock washed. Now it's time to set this up as a little cave inside of this indoor pond. Hey, comment below and let me know. Does anybody else that watches? Anybody else that watches, do they have an indoor pond? If you do, let me know. Maybe send me a picture. I'd love to see it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna utilize a portion of the base of the waterfall to support one side of this, and then we're gonna use this rock right here to support the other side. Right like this. Actually,
Oh, no way.
look at that. I don't even have to put another rock in it. It just sits perfectly. And I'm gonna put one in the back just in case it falls.
Yeah, we don't want to crush a fishy.
But that should make the red tail white.
Happy.
Look at that.
That should make the red tail much more
There.
happy.
So now it's kind of propped up. There's no way it can fall.
The Oscars can go under there. Everything can
Everything
go
there, yeah. Or on top of it, or whatever. All right, so the cave is in. All the fish look good. Let's take a look at all the other fish real quick. I did get a different light, and you can see that the plants are doing much better, and that everything looks good and healthy in this tank. And then you have the ᴂᴁᵀᴴ tank, which all look good. The floating plants in the betta tank, which the betta is up in those plants. He looks good. All of the guppy breeding tank looks good.
And
The baby
the
guppies.
baby guppies.
Yeah, you want to tell them about this stuff real quick, bro?
So you know what's in here, but I'm gonna show you the tank. So there's albino, 2 Oscars, and there's up a knife fish right down here.
Yeah, the golden albino knifefish.
So the catfish is really cool. I like this catfish. This is from Brenton's pond.
Yeah, and then we have the big, huge pleco is up under this cave. We put another cave in, as you saw. We have all these air plants in the rocks just to make it look aesthetically pleasing since it is an indoor pond. There's some bamboo shoots. We have a planted light here as well. So everybody is doing good in all of the tanks. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have yet to follow me on Instagram, you have yet to subscribe, please do that now. There's definitely a bunch of cool stuff that's still yet to come. We have a bunch more tanks that are coming into this room with some really cool fish. So definitely make sure you subscribe. Turn on that notification bell and stay with us. Also, I have a Facebook, as you probably already know. If you haven't followed me there, definitely follow me there as well. It's another place for you to get cool content if you do not have Instagram. Everything that goes onto Instagram also goes onto Facebook. Like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, and with all of that, we will see you next time.